中国的汉字落笔成画，留下5000年的历史，让世界都认识中国的汉字。
What's up everyone, this is Anthony.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome to a new episode of
What's Up China?
So babe, how was your week?
Well, this week was easier because last weekend I was working hard, so I was able to plan almost everything for the week, so it was pretty easy. But I have a funny story. This week I started to upload all of the grades for my students, and then once they see their zeros, now they all come to me crying, teacher, please
So you're
help
giving
me.
them zeros?
Oh yes.
Oh wow, that's
I
a
have
strict
to be
teacher.
strict. That's the way they're nice.
So today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic that is quite trendy actually online, but here with the Chinese environment. How to become financially free here in China. Are you ready? So guys, what does it mean to being financially independent? Well, for us really it's being able to kind of retire earlier.
Oh yeah.
So we don't have to, work so hard, and also have some passive income to rely on so that we actually making money while we can maybe cater to other things. Like it's not like we're going to do nothing and retire. No, we maybe have a business on the side.
It shows that I don't want to be a teacher forever.
Right, for the rest of our lives.
Thank you, Matima.
So,
Thank you.
and maybe we would like to retire in Colombia, getting building a house, and still have this passive income paying us every month. Okay, so for me, that's being financially independent. Doesn't mean not doing anything. Okay, and why in China? Well, let me tell you. Even before COVID, being a teacher in China really paid a lot. And after COVID, now, my God, we are high commodities, hot potatoes, guys. And
that's something I had no idea. Like when I came to China, I didn't know like what was going on. And then once here, I got to know and started in this world the best choice.
So here in China, you will see they offer the highest salaries around the world, some of the highest. I mean, you can check those articles right now.
For teachers, eh?
In China, they offer some of the highest salaries for teachers. And we are going to stick to teaching, guys. So everything we're going to be talking about is about us, our own experience, right?
Yes, based in what we learn, what we experience.
Okay, and what we do. So China really gives you all these opportunities. There are so many schools, so many students, they need foreign teachers. And even though it's very difficult right now with COVID, it's still a great experience and a great opportunity. And they cannot find teachers. They cannot find enough teachers. And most people don't want to come now because of all the COVID restrictions in China. What it means though, we can leverage that. We can negotiate higher and higher salaries.
Number 2, get a school that takes care of you. So what do I mean with that? In our case, for example, this school, they gave us free accommodation. That's really a big save. Everywhere in the world, getting free accommodation, it's really the best.
Yes.
And for us, we live on campus that's directly connected to no commute. We don't have to spend any money paying taxis or bus or anything. So that's another save. Also, the school here gives us free food. I think that's only in China. They give us the 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's unbelievable. Another big save. For example, some schools give you the allowance that includes the gas, the electricity, the water, and sometimes even the internet. So our expenses are very low. Number 3, stick to a monthly budget. This is something my brother told me many years ago, and I still stick to it. So for example, in this school, we are keeping for ourselves 3,000 RMB, which is around like $405.
$430.
Oh, right. So some people sometimes ask us, like, can you really live with that? Well, in China, it's possible. We can still have fun, we do really fun activities. Sometimes we go to a restaurant, we hang out with friends, we go out, many options. And since we are in Beijing, there's a lot to do. And every weekend, if we can go out, we try to go.
Number 4. So obviously, with all this money, you manage to save every month, you should invest. And you have 3 options really: stock markets, real estate, and a business. The stock market, we are not so into it because we have not studied so much, right?
Yes, we tried, but I don't know, it seems that it takes a lot of time.
Therefore, we opted for the real estate, and because we can work with agencies back home that help us search for a house and invest in a house, or even small buildings. In our case in France, we are looking for such properties, houses and buildings that we can rent out to multiple tenants, okay? And I think that's something that we are going to stick to, right?
Yes, yes.
We are more comfortable with that.
Exactly. Me, I'm a real estate person, so I'll stay there.
And a business. We would love to invest in a business at some point. And for an example, I would love to invest into my sister's cooking business that is developing fast. And that's something I'd love to have a share of for the long run. But I'm still open to different ideas, like opening a small business as well in Kenya, because I have lots of friends and contacts there. So what about you guys? Share your ideas with us in the comments below. What kind of business would you like to invest if you had some money aside? Let us know. Number 5, guys. All right, so one way to obviously cut down the time that we need to reach our goals, our financial goals, is to get promoted, obviously. Here in China, it's not like back home. Back home, some of my friends are saying, oh, I got promoted and I got an extra 100 euros or 200 euros, which is good. But here, often when we get promoted, it's like an extra $1,000, which is the same now. But the second option, which is right now the most popular one in China, is to jump ship. Let me explain. For example, Andrea here, last year, jumped ship. We moved from Jinan to Beijing, and your salary increased
by 45%.
45%. So by just changing your job, changing school, you can increase your salary like, oh my God, so much, guys. So that's something that lots of teachers are doing right now in China. The school does not want to increase the salary the way they want. Okay, I jump ship.
Number 6, be persistent and patient. For example, in our case, it will take us around 10 years to achieve our financial goals as we are now. Unless Anthony became the principal of the school.
Oh my God. Billy, do you think it's possible? Okay, I don't think so, babe. I'm sorry.
I believe in you. Jayo!
But then if I was the principal of the school, how long would it take us?
Well, that's a very good point. It will reduce probably by half. Only 5 years. Can you imagine?
5 years of being a principal.
Let
Imagine
me
that.
dream.
Okay, so can we do something about that apart from just being a principal?
Well, just as you said before, you can just get promoted or just jump ship.
Okay, we will try. Number 7, guys, the last point and one of the most important ones. Being a couple really helps. I'm not gonna lie.
It does.
Yeah, it creates a synergy. We put our finances together, and with that power, we can go to any bank and ask for a loan. And most likely we will get it. And that's something that you just can't have or get, being alone. So I'm not saying, being in China, you need to go there and then find a partner, but it will help. So,
Indeed.
yeah, there's, dating apps, like Tantan in China, but I'm just joking.
You still know about those?
No, I don't.
Okay.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Please give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe.
And see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
让世界都认识我